Hi there. Recently had a birthday, but the items that I got for my birthday were releasing in February, so I had to wait for my pre-orders, but here they are. So I'm going to talk with them about them. What? I'm tired, I got a newborn. Anyway, talking about Kirby plushes today. The most recent ones, this is a Gordo Plush. And I got a question recently about whether or not these plastic bags were part of the plush. And there's many ways to answer this question. When I bought these from Hobby Link Japan, they came just like this, which means that the bag is most likely how the plush was in the bag when it was released. A lot of times in Japan they're just sold like this though, and they don't, because the retailers don't retain the bags. So this bag in particular only has like that little bit of writing on it. I don't know if you can see that. So that probably just means, you know, recycle the bag. A lot of times there's like a don't hand it to a baby, it's not meant to be a toy kind of stuff. That to me means it's not important to the plush. If you keep the plush in the bag, for display purposes, I don't like to do that just because it's hard to see, and then it looks like your entire collection is just full of plastic. And I like to see the colors and the robust parts of the plushes. But there are some plushes that are sealed in bag. Okay, if it has a bunch of writing on the back of on the front of the back of the bag, that likely means that it's part of it. Like the inflatable Boo plushes, for example. I know the bag was part of it because it had writing on the bag about the Boo plush and pertaining to like the company information and stuff like that. It even had like some little pictures on it. Sometimes I just put a sticker on a bag. That technically means that the bag is still part of the merchandise. And you know, if you want to keep it sealed or whatever. That's why I had a hard time on the Boo plush video to open those, because it's like, well, that the bag is part of the merchandise. Well, you can't really get a good idea of what the heck the merchandise is, especially that Boo plush, if you don't open it, because it had to be inflated. A lot of inflatables are that way. They come in plastic bags. This I won't retain because it doesn't have enough information, and I'd like to display the plush. There are other cases. I don't have many plushes that are like sealed. A lot of times you'll come across like an eBay auction of a rare piece of merchandise or something, a rare plush, and you'll get it and it'll come sealed. Now, so someone asked me, does that mean that I got a sealed rare plush? Well, not necessarily. They probably, because these bags are so easy to make, they probably just have a plastic sealer, and a lot of times they'll have that just like fold over part that has a little sticky to it to fold it over, and that doesn't technically mean it's sealed. It's just like a custom made bag that they sliced with like a sealer or something. This one has, it's kind of tough to see, a place for the little hook to stick out, see? So they can have it on the shelf and have it be under plastic. So this was really probably part of it. And there's also a couple of air holes in it, so it doesn't, you know, doesn't show puffed up. Still, there's nothing on the bag to necessitate keeping it, in my eyes. But opening it does mean it's unsealed. But really, plushes, most of the time it doesn't matter to people. Most of the time when I see a bagged plush, it simply means that it is being protected for shipping. Now I keep my prototypes in bags because I don't want those touched or messed with. And that's the only one I can see. I don't really see any other ones in my wall or anything that have plastic around them. Very few of my plushes still have plastic. So I think that's a good enough explanation. Anyway, back to the plushes. We have a Gordo plush. So now my King DDD can throw Gordos. We have the Burning Leo. And this is an all-star collection for Kirby. These are Cine plushes. Sine Boeki. Nothing much to the tag here. I'll just show that to you. And then there's that. And then all the warning information. So you see the little Kirby sticker that they have in there for official merchandise. So yeah, these were just released in February. I love the gradient they have on this guy. It really makes it a nice plush. I don't know how they do that. Because it looks like an airbrushed look, but it's on a plush, so it must just be something they do with the fabric. Also in this set was Chili. I love this guy. He's got a little bell on. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. This guy happens to be... I think this is the most recent character art for these guys. So it'd be like Kirby All-Stars. Kirby Star Allies, I'm sorry. This guy's one of my favorites. I wish he had his bomb. Poppy Brother Senior or Poppy Brother Junior. This one says Poppy Brother Junior. I think the senior one is yellow, but you know, I don't. It's just his character that has bombs. It's got a nice folded over cap, and they sew it right there so it looks just like his character art. Always with Sine, they go above and beyond for the details, even on the most simplistic characters. My favorite from this set, and something I've wanted for a long time, is this Gordo plush. Look at that. This is so awesome. It just made so much sense to have a plush of a Cloud character. They finally did it, and they have this nice blue and pink gradient on it, which is just awesome to see. They also have this little tush tag you should probably see. It says Sine on one side, and on the other side it has the Kirby logo with a star. So nice official All-Star plushes, and they really did Gordo a good job. Even has each little spike coming out of his Cloud. Yes. So that's awesome. For a couple more things I got, and these officially are sealed on both ends, so I don't really want to open them. We'll see. Maybe I'll show them later. But these are the big terrariums. This is the second one. Okay, so there's two in the set, and that was the second one. This is the first one. This one says 1993 and shows King Dedede with Kirby on his warp star at the Fountain of Dreams. And just a lot of great detail. These are from Rement. Rement pumping out a lot of really cool merchandise. And then the other version, which is Kirby Dream Land 2. And it has Rick, Koo, and Kine. There's also a Maxim tomato on there. Just a nice little scene. And I'd like to see these in a 3D fashion to see all of the detail, or if it's just something that can be viewed from the front only, so it's kind of like flat. I'm not really sure. It looks really 3D, so the characters can be seen from all angles. But it's obvious that there's a specific angle to be viewed from. The other terrariums that I did, that I showed off, they're put together really weird and they don't snap together. So I'm hoping these snap together better. I'm still debating on whether I'm going to open those. Let me know in the comments. Also, the debate about the plastic bags, let me know what you think, because I'm always interested to know what other collectors think about this kind of stuff. So, my view is open them up. Because plushes, they are well protected in the bags, but they're not as easy to see in the bags, especially when you shine light on them. So it looks like I kept a lot of them in the bags in my other collection videos, and I didn't like the way it looked when I saw the videos. So opened a bunch of them, and they're just nicer to hold. Plushes are meant to be held and squeezed and stuff. So I think that's all for my little birthday box here. Thanks for watching.